Hi, I'm Chris and welcome to episode 2 of my woodworking vlogs. So today, as promised in the last episode, we're off to Glastonbury. But first, I'm just on my way to a couple of meetings that I've got around the Glastonbury area, so I thought I'd show you this. Up there is Glastonbury Tour. You may know Glastonbury from Glastonbury Festival, which is actually nowhere near Glastonbury. It's about 8 miles or so outside of Glastonbury in a place called Pilton. So I'm actually heading to a place out this way called Boltonsborough, and somebody who lives there is the Hollywood actor Nicolas Cage. However, I'm not doing a job for him today. I've actually got a meeting just up the road from where he lives. Right, so that's my meetings done for the morning. So the next job, we've got to put the rest of the front frames together, glue them up, ready for me to take to the joinery shop this afternoon. So I've got about an hour to kill as I wait for the glue to dry. So I thought to myself, well, it's common knowledge that a lot of business goes down at the golf course. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I picked myself up one of these, a golf bat. So let's go down there and see what it's all about. So that wasn't too bad. 286 yards was my top drive, but I won't be going back here again. I went in the shop to hand the tea back and he asked me if I had a handicap. You know, I've always walked like this. So now we're back from messing around up at the golf course. The glue should be dry on all my frames, ready to be sanded. So the next job is to head out to the local joinery shop to put them through their big box sander, because obviously I don't have one here. So hopefully so far you have been enjoying this vlog. If so, give it a thumbs up. Right, let's go. So a really good tip for any of you that don't have access to a sander is to go to a local joinery shop or even phone them up and ask if you can use theirs. So even if you have to, throw them 50 quid or something like that, it can save you a lot of time, and time is money. If it's a few hours worth of work is saving you, then that 50 quid is nothing. And also it allows everything to be perfectly flat, which with a hand sander is not so easy. Or of course, if you've got quite a deep amount of sanding you've got to do, then it's really useful. So as you can see, as I'm putting stuff through the sander here, I'm putting it through one way and then I'm bringing it back round once it's gone through and flipping it around 180 degrees. The reason for that is if the bed is not perfectly parallel with the belts, then it counteracts it by putting it through twice the opposite way round. And then obviously I do keep flipping the piece over as I put it through to sand both sides, so we get a nice flat frame. So as you may have guessed from the video, I am doing a lot of driving today, but rather than make you enjoy another time lapse, I thought I'd have a quick chat and explain where I'm at, really. If you do like the concept of where I do the time lapses of driving around, then please say in the comments. And also if you don't like it and you think it's a bit too much, then also put that in the comments. I do I want to kind of be unique with this channel in a way, and be a bit different from other people, but I still want your feedback, because at the end of the day it's you watching the videos. So what have I just picked up? Well, apart from getting my frame sanded, as I've just shown you, I've picked up a 4m oak worktop, 40mm thick, that I've cut to length, well, just oversize into its 3 parts, so then I can obviously cut them down when I'm scribing them in. I've got to take that back and oil that at some point. I've got the extractor, which is a very, very expensive extractor by Neff. I think it's way over £800 for this extractor, and what it does is it's got a lowering kit with it, so you press it and it pops down below the unit and then slides out. So it's a bit too fancy for my liking, I think, because I'm the one that's got to fit it. What else have I got? 8 pairs of Blum or Bloom draw runners, which are obviously very decent draw runners. And I think there's something important as well if you're going to be doing this as a company, is that you can't really afford to use the cheap stuff. The reason for that is that if something does go wrong, then you're constantly back there doing repairs, under warranty, under your cost, and it's your reputation as well. If draw runners fail constantly because you've used cheap ones, word will get round that your craftsmanship is not what it should be. So thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope that you decide to join me again in the next vlog. Thank you.